What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Alex back with another video. I'm talking Team USA as this big, you know, big super team has taken two losses already. And I mean, really, you look at it, it's a super team. You got Lillard in there, you got Bradley Beal, KD. Um, you got Bam, Tatum. It's sick. It's a sick starting five. Um, but I think what we get distracted by is nowadays um, teams around the world, like the international game is growing with basketball. So I think it's a lot different than what it used to be, where Team USA just blew out teams ridiculously. It's more challenging. Damian Lillard said, when asked, he was in an interview. Um, I forgot what he was asked, but he pretty much was saying like, yeah, it's totally different nowadays because there's whole like other teams are starting fives, whole NBA starting fives. I mean, Australia, the quality of their starting five is probably like a bad team, equivalent to a bad team in the NBA. Team USA is equivalent to a super team. I mean, a damn all-star team actually in the NBA. So I think it's more of just the them not having that team game yet. It's two games. They're starting off, um, so they need to get more into that team basketball aspect. I think KD can help with that because he knows the Golden State Warrior system, so he knows what that's about. Um, he was in a team aspect environment. It wasn't just isolation. So I think right now they're just in that ISO mode. Um, I don't want to make excuses for guys for missing open shots and whatnot. I just think that it's just a start. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. And this ain't the first time Team USA, team like other Team USA's in the past have, come up short to international teams. So, and that's even, when they in the process of other international teams improving. So now they're on a, they can match up. And the thing with them is they, these international teams have played together for years. So they know how to play with each other. They know what, you know, what he, what they like. It's just the style is way easier to play with guys you have that rhythm with. When you just pick up a bunch of random dudes and you have no idea. I mean, you know what these guys bring on Team USA, but they just it's not there yet. So I say give it time. We're gonna see the best to come. But again, don't just expect them to blow people out. International games getting better. The NBA is expanding worldwide. You see the African league that J. Cole was playing in. It's definitely growing. So don't overlook this stuff. This is big. Um, you could kind of compare it, and I don't want to get into it too deep because I wanted to kind of finish off and give my finals prediction because I haven't made a video in a little while. So I'm gonna get to that in a sec. But just to finish off my point, it's kind of like soccer. Soccer always been the world sport. You know what I mean? The world's always kicked ass. Like any country around the world has just kicked Team USA's ass. So it's like now we're catching up to them in soccer. It's the same thing in basketball. We've been so dominant in basketball, of course, and being that basketball came from Springfield, Mass. So of course, it's American sport, so we should dominate. But now they're catching up, same way we're catching up in soccer. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, like KD got blocked, man. Like that, that was crazy. So I think these other teams are just looking forward to the challenge to guarding these guys and playing against them and looking at it as a measuring stick because they've been working too. They they probably have loved basketball. It's a new era. You know what I mean? The world is changing. Definitely a world game now. But let me finish off by just I've been wanting to say, hey, I got the Suns in six. That was my pick. If you go back to my other videos, I've had the Suns picked in other series. They've been my favorite kind of the whole time ever since they took out the Lakers. I don't want to say I didn't have the Lakers, but yeah, I think they're just the most complete team. They got it on lock right now, and hey, unless I don't want to count Giannis out because it's possible for him to win this, but and he's been playing phenomenal. You know, his role player is just really the other guys around him. But as long as if he could keep that up and hit those free throws, that's the biggest key. I think sky might be the limit, and if they slow Book down, they could take control of the series. But they have to do it uh, at on the road as well. They proved it only on the at home, but on the road they have to prove it that they can do it. Guys got to be able to step up. Role players play better at home, but it has to be you got to step up on the road too if you're really a dog, in my opinion. Alright, so that's all for today. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I appreciate any love and everything as usual. That's to come. So, yeah, have a good day, y'all. Be easy.